ranking every starter pack in Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 2. Wait, do my intro sound like Ali A? Uh-oh. Okay, before starting, I just want to say that throughout this recording, my in-game chalkboard in my in-game studio was really having a spaz when I was recording, so just make a mental note that there's probably going to be no text on the board because it was glitching out and having a spaz. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel here today. My name is James Redden, and I have a confession to make. I am not a gamer. Yes, I know, it's shocking. I have never beaten the game of Minecraft ever in my life, and that is why I actually created a second channel called Red and James. Very creative, I know. I would definitely recommend going to subscribe to that. It's in my featured channels. Anyway, that's enough of that. I want to thank these people up on screen right now for recommending today's video idea, which I haven't mentioned yet. If you guys somehow do not know today's video idea, we are going to be ranking every starter pack in Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 2. One more thing, I just want to thank you guys so much for the recent support. I still can't believe over 26,000 of you can tolerate me and my content. It really means a ton, so thank you guys. Anyway, let's get straight into the video now, guys. Coming in at the number 10 spot, I am putting Cobalt. Now, on every one of my previous starter pack videos, I have always put Cobalt last, and I hope most of you guys can agree with me on this one because this skin is not very good at all. I read through some of my comments on the previous starter pack videos that I made, and there was actually a fair amount of you that were putting Cobalt not last place, but honestly, I really just have to put Cobalt last place because he's just not very good in my opinion. Remember guys, this video is just my opinion, by the way. If our lists end up being the same, just know that is an absolute miracle because it's something called difference of opinions. Never heard of that one before. Anyway, guys, Cobalt is coming in at the number 10 spot for me. Moving on now, guys, to the number 9 spot, we have Wild. Now, Wild is actually not a bad skin. Like, I only think the only really bad starter pack, in my personal opinion, is Cobalt. After that, they're not terrible. They are quite tolerable and actually fairly good, and I would say Wild is actually not a bad skin. I just think compared to the rest of them, it is going to come in at the number 9 spot because I don't know. I actually don't really have a reasoning. I just think the other 8 are better than it, which is why it ended up in the number 9 spot, I guess. I hope that's respectable. Moving on now, guys, to the number 8 spot, I am putting Red Strike. Now, spoiler alert, even though none of you are probably going to go back and watch the other video, in my last video, I put Red Strike at number 3, and a bunch of people were like, what? And then I watched it back and was like, what? Now it's moved down quite significantly. So Red Strike is coming in at the number 8 spot. I actually own all of these starter packs, by the way, so I can make a fair assumption, and believe me when I say I forgot the skin existed. Red Strike is coming in at the number 8 spot. Moving on now, guys, to the number 7 spot, I am putting Wingman. Now, Wingman was the second ever starter pack skin, and it's honestly really cool. It kind of has that World War I plane fighter jet style. What am I trying to say? It has a pilot style, and it kind of goes along with the Sky Stalker skin. These two came out around the same time during Fortnite's history, so I think people were putting them together like, oh yeah, these are like kind of similar skins and yada yada. But the Wingman is actually a really cool skin. I actually really do like it, and that is why it's coming in at the number 7 spot. Moving on now, guys, to the number 6 spot, I am putting Wave Breaker. Now, Wave Breaker, I believe, is the previous starter pack skin to the newest one we have in the shop now. Did that make any sense? My English is kind of going back down to garbage. So the Wave Breaker's coming in at the number 6 spot for me. I think this one's pretty good, and I'm not really considering the other cosmetics that come in the packs, like the pickaxes, the back blings, that sort of thing. But the Wave Breaker skin is actually fairly decent, but the pickaxe of this bundle is really, really good. I don't know if you guys know which one it is. I'll put it up on screen right now. You're seeing that. It's really good in game. Like, trust me on this one. So Wave Breaker for me is coming in at the number 6 spot. Moving on now, guys, to the number 5 spot, I am putting the Rogue Agent. And something I actually really like about the Rogue Agent is it has OG in the name. You guys see that? Anyway, Rogue Agent coming in at the number 5 spot. This is obviously the OG, and Epic Games did something really weird with the skin. I'm sure you guys remember this. They're like, oh yeah, let's release it as a starter pack. 2 months later, nobody's talking about the skin anymore. Let's just release it into the shop for like $15. How do you feel about that? Yeah, good idea. I think it's a really good idea. And I feel like that's how the interaction actually went down, but Rogue Agent is obviously a really, really good one. It started off all the starter packs, and since then we have 10, luckily, because I would have run out of numbers on the scorecard. So Rogue Agent coming in at the number 5 spot. Moving on now, guys, to the number 4 spot, I am putting the Ace. Now, if you are a longtime viewer, you would know that I actually really disliked this skin all the way up until now. I am changing my mind a little bit, still not that much, but a little bit. Remember, guys, this is my opinion. I never really liked this skin that much. I never really liked the design of this style of skin. This goes with the Rook skin as well from the Season 5 Battle Pass. I never really vibed with this style of character, which is why I never really enjoyed the Ace, but I wore it the other day and I was like, yeah, this skin's like pretty good actually. The Ace is coming in at the number 4 spot for me. I think it's actually a tolerable skin now, and I know if I put it any lower on the list, I would get absolutely flamed by the comment section. I just put it in at a little happy medium. Moving on now, guys, to the number 3 spot, I am putting Laguna. Now, Laguna is actually a skin that is very, very mixed between the community. I see some people absolutely loving it, and I see some going, I don't see what's so special about it. And you know what? I see both. Oh my god. It's like one eye looks in one direction and one eye looks in the other direction. Anyway, I see both sides to the argument. Some people like it because it's clean and it can be a sweaty skin, and other people say it's not enough, it didn't do enough, it's literally 2 colors and that's it. I see both, but personally, I think the cleanliness of the skin is what makes it really, really good. And it also comes with a pretty cool guitar back bling, ukulele back bling, something with strings. Moving on now, guys, to the number 2 spot, I am putting Summit Striker. Now, again, if you guys are a long-time viewer, you guys would know that Summit Striker is actually a skin I really do enjoy, and I haven't changed my opinion about that. I think this skin looks absolutely fantastic, and the yellow about the skin makes it very, very unique. There are very few skins that are actually colored the way that Summit Striker is colored. I hope I'm right, because again, I am completely improving this, and I am hoping that there are no other skins with this color pattern, but I'm pretty sure there isn't. So Summit Striker actually came in first on my previous video, spoiler alert, but I hope none of you watched anyway because it was an absolute pile of garbage. But I've always really liked Summit Striker, and I think it's actually a really cool skin, pretty unique, but the back bling is pretty chonky. And guys, coming in now at the number 1 spot, we have the most recent starter pack skin, and that is Iris. Now, Iris actually is a really, really cool skin, and when it came out in the store originally, I looked at it and was like, wait, is this a PlayStation skin? I'm on Xbox. How am I able to get that? But no, it was a starter pack skin, and I'm pretty glad that I bought it because it's actually quite nice. I know we're not taking pickaxes into consideration, but I did put the pickaxe on my sweatiest pickaxes video. I got flamed a little bit for that one. But I actually do like the pickaxe, and the skin looks really cool as well. It does have edit styles and a pretty cool back bling, and that is why I am putting it in at the number 1 spot. So if you guys are picking it up or anything in the shop and want to support me and my content even more, you can use that. Yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Again, if you want to go sub to my second channel, I make videos like these, except it's going to be about Minecraft, and I'll probably be a noob, which is nothing new because I'm a noob at Fortnite. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll see you back soon with another upload. Peace out.